Hello and welcome to New Mexico Rising. It is our 100th episode today. So let's kick things off with a famous director coming up on the show. He's going to talk about this.
I love big, crazy, insane sci-fi movies. I've always wanted to do one. I grew up on Star Wars, Escape from New York. I love Fifth Element. I love older movies like Barbarella, just stuff that's completely bonkers.
We have all that and more right here on New Mexico Rising. You know, August is recognized as National Wellness Month. It's a reminder that during summer, it's easy to let sun and fun make us forget some of our healthier habits. So here to share some wellness inspiration is Dr. Gail Varnado, you know, the TV host called Dr. V and the co-founder or the founder of GetCheckedForLife.org. Dr. V is also working physician at Johns Hopkins and a regular contributor on national TV shows like The Today Show, CNN, and she shows up on New Mexico Rising every so often, so let's welcome her back. Dr. V, how are you, my friend?
I am wonderful. Good morning. How are you?
It's been an eventful summer, and I need your help to get back on track on wellness, health, I don't know, just anything to make me feel better in some way or another.
Well, I got some tips for you. The first thing is just prevention. I mean, you're going for it, right? You're like, I need some help. I need some tips. Yeah. It's August. It's National Wellness Month. Most importantly, it's about prevention, stopping things before they start. So the first thing to do is just check in and get a checkup with your doctor. Make sure all the boxes are checked. You're looking good as we go into the fall and winter months.
So what is a top tip to like improve our overall health?
Well, you're an active guy, and so I recommend get moving. You know, the number of people, according to Statista, in 2023 that participated in Pilates training in the U.S. was 11.86 million. And to capitalize on this trend, F45 training introduced FS8. FS8 is not just another Pilates workout. It's a progressive new fitness movement that combines the Pilates reformer with mat work, tone exercises, and yoga warm-up and cool-down for a low-impact, high-energy exercise developed to strengthen both the body and the mind. You can check out class schedules and find out more at fs8.com.
All right. Do you have any recommendations for like parents and kids as they're about to go back to school?
It's that time of year again, and so it's important that we support your whole health, and that's a really hot topic, and essential nutrition support, and that's why I recommend to my patients on it for their nutrition support. They just launched their innovative Total Gut Health formula with digestive enzymes, probiotics, and other nutrients that support a healthy digestive system and gut microbiome. They also are known for their Alpha Brain products, which can support memory, mental speed, and focus. You know, everyone deserves and is looking for lifelong wellness solutions, and the Vitamin Shop is the leading destination for that. They have all of Onnit's products, and you can find them for your holistic support at vitaminshop.com.
All right. What's a simple way to like just make us feel just a little bit better?
You know, it's as easy as just elevating your shower routine, something you do every day, and add Olay Body. Olay Retinol Body Wash infused with retinol and vitamin B3 complex moisturizes to reveal visibly renewed and brightened skin in just 14 days. You know, it's crafted with a proprietary formula. The Olay Retinol Body Wash has premium ingredients that go 10 layers deep to transform your skin. I also love that it's dermatologist approved, and it keeps me feeling confident with smooth skin all day long. You can pick it up at a local retailer for just under $8.
All right, so you're the doctor here. What's a recommendation for like just improving overall wellness, I guess?
I mean, it's easy as drinking water, you know, easy as drinking water. It sounds silly, but it's that easy. And so stay hydrated, not drinking coffee, not, you know, caffeinated beverages, just good old water. And it does everything from keeping your gut moving to lubricating your joints and keeping them pain-free to improving your brain's performance. So since it's still hot out there, make sure to drink water.
Hydrate. That's what Dr. V says. All right, where can we go for more information and also follow you on social media, my friend?
Check out tipsontv.com.
Dr. V, thanks for being with me, my friend.
Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful day.
You know, summer is the best time for outdoor cooking and entertainment. So here to share some backyard party inspiration and grilling fun is award-winning chef David Olson. You know, Chef Olson is a recipe developer, live fire grill master, and creator of Live Fire Republic, Let's welcome him back to the show, Mr. or Chef David Olson. How are you, buddy?
Good, Dan. How's it going, man? It's always great to be back in Albuquerque here on the program. I'm certainly looking forward to being with you here today for a little bit.
Well, thanks, man. So let's get to it. Why is backyard entertaining and grilling always so popular?
Well, I say this all the time. As we travel around the world hosting events, filming our outdoor adventure culinary series, Live Fire Republic, to me, live fire cooking is the essence of the culinary experience. It's the oldest and highest form of mastery in terms of the culinary arts. And, Dan, I think anymore, it is the singular place where people from all walks of life and difference can still get together, break bread, share laughs. And for me, maybe like you, it's the place where I built some of my longest lasting, best memories and relationships. And to me, that's what it's all about.
I don't know about the relationships part. I'm still working on that one. All right. Can you give us some ideas for breaking some fun flavors and to maybe a backyard bash?
Yeah, I don't know how much time we have here, but I will tell you this. There's one idea amongst a million that rises to the top, and that's peanut butter. Peanut butter is a flavor I'm bringing to our outdoor cooks, and I love bringing it to those cooks in new and surprising ways. And out here in front of us today, we have these absolutely amazing grilled, caramelized, sticky peanut butter and jelly wings. This combination of savory and sweet is just amazing. For dessert, we've crumbled Nutter Butter and have this amazing peanut butter, Nutter Butter, banana pudding. And that contrast of texture and flavor is awesome. And for our four-legged friends, of course, we can't forget about them. A homemade peanut butter dog treat. And as I say, whether you have 2 legs or 4, everyone's licking their fingers and wagging their tails for peanut butter at the backyard barbecue.
All right. Peanut butter dishes in the backyard. All right. What are some other must-have dishes, man?
Yeah, Dan, so I say this. I've been to about 1 billion barbecue joints, hosted just as many backyard cookouts. And to me, it's all about the sides. And Bush's Baked Beans just make summer menus better. Whether you're firing up the grill, you're packing a picnic for the park, Bush's Baked Beans just makes flavor and fun happen at summertime occasions. We have everything from original to brown sugar hickory, 0 sugar added. And that sweet taste of Bush's recipe just pairs perfectly, whether it's burgers, dogs, fire roasted chicken, pulled pork, or other grilled fare. It's just the right pairing, Bush's beans.
All right. Do you have any other super chef secrets? That's hard to say. Super chef secrets to share.
Well, I'm really excited about this, man. Debuting for the very first time anywhere ever right here on your program this morning is Ember Craft by Live Fire Republic. This is our very own chef-driven, barrel-aged, live fire-inspired sauce line. I've been working on this for 3 years with input from friends who are world championship barbecue pitmasters to James Beard awarded culinarians, 5-diamond chefs. But we are quite literally sourcing Michelin-level ingredients in umami flavors, bottling those for home cooks who want to elevate their outdoor cooking game tomorrow. We have 4 sauces in the Premier collection, from our hand-harvested maple syrup to our non-GMO Yamato soy sauce that is a 250-year-old recipe that we smoke in an oakwood humidor, to our black truffled steak sauce, total game changer, and our beer barrel-aged hot sauce. All those are available starting this morning on embercraft.com.
And which one of those is your absolute favorite?
My God, I knew you were going to ask a question like that. The combination that I like the most is when we pair up the maple and the hot sauce together. You can use those in anything from binders to finishing sauces, but the way that they caramelize that sweet, smoky, and spicy essence is just unforgettable.
All right. So which people have on hand for pretty much any of these like backyard batches that you throw?
Yeah, I say no party starts without a light, particularly when you're grilling. And I have out here on hand today Bics Easy Load Multi-Purpose Lighter. It's their newest, longest lasting multi-purpose lighter yet. It provides nearly 15,000 lights when replaced up to 10 times with Bics Maxi Pocket Lighter. And with child-resistant features for parents like me, that's really important. And it helps ensure both safety and a simple solution for grilling, camping. It's frankly just as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Chef David Olson, thanks for joining me this morning.
Appreciate it, man. Have a great one. For these tips, recommendations, and more, jump on over to tipsontv.com.
What I was going to ask. Thanks for joining me this morning, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Is a home warranty really worth it? When an essential home appliance breaks down, like the refrigerator or an AC, it can cost a heck of a lot to fix. Luckily, a home warranty can cover some of these inevitable repair or replacement costs. So here to explain the benefits and how a home warranty differs from homeowners insurance is Kathy Collins, Senior Vice President and Chief Revenue Officer at Front Door Incorporated. Welcome to the show, Kathy. How are you?
Thanks, Dan. It's great to be here. I'm good.
So what is a home warranty and what does it cover?
So a home warranty is really a way to protect yourself from all those things in your home and outside your home that can go wrong. And it covers everything from, think your heating and cooling, your HVAC, your plumbing, your electrical, and all of those appliances in your kitchen and your laundry room. Whenever anything goes down, and it will, a home warranty will protect you.
So how is a home warranty different from like homeowners insurance?
Yeah, so there's a lot of confusion about those two things. So homeowners insurance, think about structural things that could go wrong with your home, or think about natural disasters or theft, fire, that sort of thing. Those are the typically covered items for homeowners insurance policy. A home warranty is more about all those things that keep your house and your family and your life moving. So your HVAC, your electrical, your plumbing, your appliances, all those things inside that, like I said, at some point they will go down, and you want to make sure that you don't have to put thousands of dollars on the table to get them repaired. So that's the benefit of a home warranty.
So how does a home warranty benefit a homeowner?
So really what they do is they give a homeowner, home ownership is stressful, and a home warranty gives the homeowner peace of mind. So whether they want the most basic coverage or whether they want a very robust home warranty package, they are covered. And what that really means is with American Home Shield, for example, we're the biggest in the category. If something stops working and you have an American Home Shield home warranty, you call us, we send a contractor who has been vetted. We have a large network of contractors, and they will come out and make the repair at no additional cost. And if they can't repair it, then we will replace it.
What types of homeowners should purchase a home warranty?
So actually, home warranties are a good idea for all homeowners. But based on the homeowner and what their home has and what they feel they need, they can really, with American Home Shield, they can really customize what they have. So it can be the most basic coverage, let's say just their systems, or it can be very robust and include things like roofing and a swimming pool and a septic system. So really, there are a large variety of options, and every homeowner can select the home warranty that's right for them.
How do you know what you should have covered under a home warranty?
I think it's a good idea for homeowners. If you look at our website, which is ahs.com, americanhomeshield.com, it really lays out for you, based on what you have in your home, probably what you need. And it also gives great tips on when you need to replace those filters and clean out those ducts. So it's a really good idea just to stay very connected to what your home has, what issues could arise, and then make sure that you pick the home warranty that provides the best coverage for you.
And Kathy Collins, thanks for joining me this morning. Where can we go for more information?
ahs.com, americanhomeshield.com will give you all the information that you could need about home warranties.
Kathy Collins, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
Summer is one of the busiest times of the year for medical professionals. As workloads increase and staffing shortages become more pronounced, the increased demand could lead to higher stress levels and potential burnout. And it's only expected to get worse. The American Hospital Association estimates a shortage of up to about 3.2 million healthcare workers by about 2026. But a recent survey provides a ray of hope. And here to talk about it is Dr. Travis Moore, and Director of Healthcare Category Management at Indeed, who's joining us live from Seattle this morning with a little bit more. Good morning, Dr. Moore. I don't know why Moore is in there like 5 times, but there you go. Dr. Moore, welcome to the show, my friend.
Good morning.
All right. Why do you think we're seeing such a shortage in staffing in the medical profession?
Yeah, it's a great question. There's a couple of answers here. And so the first one is that there's just more patients than there have been in the past. And this is largely due to an aging population, increasing services in demand for healthcare, as well as the number of people coming into healthcare occupations has also been kind of dampened due to limiting things like the educational pipeline being limited due to educational gaps like faculty, as well as limited training sites. And even just the funding for some of these educational institutions has kind of dried up. as well as the impact that the pandemic itself had on healthcare workers, which forced a lot of healthcare workers to kind of leave the field and the industry altogether. Fortunately, we're starting to see some of those healthcare workers come back into the fold, but we're still trying to catch up from all those losses collectively.
Can you tell us about this survey and your company's initiative to kind of support the healthcare sector?
Yeah, absolutely. So Indeed commissioned the Pulse of Healthcare report, which was really aimed at understanding what job seekers in the healthcare industry were up to. How were they feeling, if they were moving jobs, if they were leaving the industry, and what were the motivations behind those things. The overwhelming positive from that survey is that the vast majority of our healthcare workers want to stay in healthcare occupations, with over 80% saying that they plan to stay in the healthcare world. That being said, around 1 in 3 healthcare workers have at least one symptom of burnout, and they're really looking for better work-life balance, more shift flexibility, and so forth. And that's really one of the reasons that Indeed created the Careers in Care initiative to help provide tools and resources to our healthcare workers to really help improve their work-life balance and overall well-being, as well as enhancing their career opportunities and options ahead.
I'm on the verge of burnout and I'm doing a bad TV show. I can't even see it from the perspective of a healthcare worker. For those that are like working in the field and maybe looking to start a career, what tips do you have to help them manage like burnout?
Yeah, as you mentioned, burnout is really universal. It's especially impactful for healthcare workers, but many other occupations can also experience it. And so I think the first thing is acknowledging the fact that it's okay to feel this way, especially in healthcare. There's a big stigma around feeling burnt out. Communicate how you're feeling to your team, whether that's your supervisor or your coworkers. Our survey showed that there's a strong correlation between the relationships that you have at work and your overall sense of satisfaction with your job. The other thing is set boundaries. You know, in healthcare, we have a ton of opportunity that sits in front of us, almost unlimited number of shifts you can pick up in some situations, and sometimes offer things like shift bonuses or incentives. But is that shift bonus or incentive really worth the impact that it's going to have on your mental health? Other things that sound cliche are like prioritizing self-care, which is super important. We're a set of occupations that literally pour ourselves out onto our patients every day, and we want to make sure that we are filling our cup so that we have that to give to our patients. And then just be aware of the warning signs. These are things like always feeling exhausted, feeling like maybe you're not able to provide the level of care that you want to, starting to disconnect from your work, or maybe even feel apathetic. These are all symptoms that show that you might be starting to burn out.
So what can employers do to help?
Yeah, it's a good question. And it's something that I think a lot of employers are really starting to think through and double down on. But it revolves around creating more positive, supportive, inclusive environments, facilitating easy access to impactful mental health resources. As I mentioned earlier, relationships were a big key in our survey and the impact that they have on the overall well-being of employees. So what can employers do to help facilitate better relationships, relationship building within their teams? And then the last thing I would say is listening is a big one. And so making sure that you're taking the time to either do regular check-ins or rounding or surveys or however you're collecting that information, and then actioning on it so that your team feels like what they're telling you is actually making a difference. And so those are some of the big things we're seeing making an impact.
And for those that are looking for a career in the medical field, or those that might want some additional information, where can we go for more?
Yeah, so you can check us out on Indeed.com/careers in care.
Dr. Travis Moore, thanks for joining me this morning, my friend.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me, Dan. Have a good day.
Back to school season can be overwhelming, but we've got you covered. Today, we're joined by Kelsey Griffin, a beauty and lifestyle expert who's here to share her top tips and must-have products to help you and your family conquer the school year. From beauty essentials to nutritious snacks. Kelsey's done her homework, so you don't have to. Let's welcome to the show. Kelsey, how are you, my friend?
Hi, I'm great. Thanks for having me, Dan.
Okay, what is your number one tip for getting ready for those first days back to school?
Yeah, so as we're entering the back to school season, we obviously want to keep our health in top shape, and Airborne's new and improved formula is definitely here to help. It's packed with 7 essential ingredients for immune support. So by adding Airborne to your back to school shopping list, you're going to be ready for the school year with a boost of vitamin D, more zinc, and an unbeatable amount of vitamin C. And these supplements come in the same tasty, effervescent tablets and chewables that we all know and love in flavors like zesty orange, very berry, and citrus. And you can find these at Walmart, Sam's Club, Walgreens, Target, and other grocery and pharmacy stores.
Can you share some of your favorite back-to-school beauty tips to keep everyone looking and feeling their best?
Yes, of course. Well, you cannot forget to stock up on your beauty essentials while you're back-to-school shopping. And with the change in seasons, you're going to notice your skin is going to start to feel a little more dry. So this is the perfect time to exfoliate and moisturize. And Tree Hut just launched their new fall collection that is musically inspired, featuring new scents, Pumpkin Pop and Cherry Rave. And you can find these scents in their fan favorite forms like their body wash, the Shea Sugar Scrub, and Whipped Shea Body Butter. And these are packed with nourishing antioxidants and vitamins and moisturizers. So they're really gonna tone, brighten, and hydrate your skin going into the school year. And you can find the fall collection online and in store at Target, Ulta, and Walmart.
And busy school days call for quick and usually healthy snacks, or needed healthy snacks. What are some of your top picks?
Yeah, so you obviously want to fuel the school days with a delicious snack. So Black Forest gummy bears are the perfect choice. They're made with real fruit juice and they're now even juicier. So Black Forest gummy bears come in 6 delicious fruity flavors and have this really soft texture that you just cannot find anywhere else. I absolutely love that these are made with real ingredients, including real fruit juice and colors and flavors from real sources, making them the perfect back-to-school snack. And they're available in these small pack sizes, so they're perfect to throw in a lunchbox and on the go. And you can find them at a retailer near you or at blackforestusa.com.
All right, Kelsey, where can our viewers go for more information about some of the products and tips that you had today?
Yeah, so for more information, you can go to any of the brand's websites.
Also, where the heck did you get that giant pencil?
Everyone loves the pencil.
All right, my next guest made me absolutely fear international travel. He hung out with a bunch of inglorious, I don't know if I could say it on morning television, let's just say guys, all right? And he knows about real estate where there's an unusual house with a clock on its walls. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Eli Roth. How are you, my friend?
Good, man. Good to see you.
All right, so you're here with your brand new movie, Borderlands, and it's about the video game. Can you tell us about your jumping into the world of Borderlands and what pulled you into this project?
Yeah, look, I love big, crazy, insane sci-fi movies. I've always wanted to do one. I mean, I grew up on Star Wars, Escape from New York. I love Fifth Element. I love older movies like Barbarella, just stuff that's completely bonkers, but that takes you to another world, another planet, real world building. And it was great when they came to me about making the film, and I knew the games. I wasn't good at the games, but I knew them. And I really just loved the world and thought it really meshed with my sensibilities. The game is obviously a very violent game, but they didn't want to do that with a movie. We wanted a movie that, like, if you were, for the 9-year-old kid in me, if you have kids that are 9, 10, 11, they're going to go see it and lose their minds. So something that was really for all ages. And it was just totally bonkers and fun, and we had a great time doing it.
I'm curious, how was it working with like Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, to try to like bring these characters to life? Were there any tough compromises that you had to make as a director to kind of try to stay true to the game and dealing with, it's tough to probably meet fan expectations?
Well, Randy is amazing, and I love him. And Randy was the first person I talked to. And, that was one of the things we talked about is what do we want to keep true to the game and what are we adapting? And not just doing a recreation, but doing an adaptation. And if you start to stay too slavish to certain elements, it's not necessarily going to work in a movie. And he said, no, don't worry about changing stuff. If you want to change things, change. He goes, the guns, we want to be exact. The costumes, I wanted the look and feel and world of Borderlands to be exact. But obviously, in casting it, there's certain people for certain roles that aren't going to match the game, and that's okay because the movies are a separate thing. He goes, think of it the way Marvel splits their games and the movies and their comics. Just we're splitting it, and this is the first time we're doing it. Claptrap has to look exactly like Claptrap in the game, but the studio's going to want a star to get it, and we're very lucky to get Jack Black, who's a big fan of the game. But Randy was with us on set, so anything I wanted to change, he was right there with me. And Gearbox opened up their library to us. They gave us all of their files on everything. So all of the sets, all the art department, all the guns, every little Easter egg. We got to put it all into the movie. So it was pretty incredible that when you have the creator right there with you, watching him nerd out on set. We're the same age, and he's very much like a big kid as well, as in addition to being a genius. So it was great to have Randy there with us on set. We're just like having a blast.
You also had some like interesting, let's say, Easter eggs or nods or homages. There's like okay, maybe spoiler, random homage to The Graduate. What other like action movies or adventure movies or looks that you had that kind of influenced the look and feel for Borderlands?
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously the game is the strongest look and influence, but as a director, there are other movies that come your way. You know, Escape from New York is a huge one. I love Escape from New York. And when I talked to Kate Blanchett about it, I said, you know, I really want you to play a badass bounty hunter, just pissed off and just doesn't want to do the job and is forced into doing it. You know, Clint Eastwood, Man with No Name, or, you know, Snake Plissken. And she goes, oh, Escape from New York's my favorite movie. I was like, all right, we're going to be good. And then talking to Ariana Greenblatt, you know, I said, who's this brilliant, you know, kid comes in. She was 13 years old. It was pre-Barbie because we shot it during the pandemic. And, you know, I said, I don't want this to be, oh, that was good acting for a kid. I want a great performance, period. And I said, think of Natalie Portman in The Professional. And she turned around and she had a pillow of Matilda, Natalie Portman's character from The Professional. I was like, all right, see, she gets it. So, you know, and then Fifth Element was one. I remember seeing Fifth Element, and every extra, every costume, it was so colorful and so insane. You couldn't even take it all in on the first viewing. You're just like taken away to another place. And that's what I wanted. I really wanted the movie to look and feel beautiful and have pops of color. Like if you put all your neon clothes, you know, and fluorescent highlighter into a dryer and poured in glitter and it just exploded. That's, you know, but it's also got burnt in the process and got trashed. That's the world of Pandora. So we could really, you know, that was the fun, was recreating that stuff, but also adding in, you know, my cinematic influences as well.
Gotcha. Anything next for you, man?
Thanksgiving too.
Oh, all right. Hey, I was a big fan when the short first came out and a long time ago, but and then I got to see the full version of Thanksgiving, and man, you're doing some stuff that I absolutely adore. So it's a pleasure to talk to you today, man.
Great to talk to you too, man.
Check out Borderlands. It's now in theaters. Eli Roth, thanks for joining me this morning, my friend.
Thank you.
And that's it for New Mexico Rising. I want to thank you for tuning in and checking out the show. Yes, this is our 100th episode right here, right now. I want to thank you for all the support, for watching the show each and every week. If you actually want to be on the show, all you got to do is email me. That's newmexicorising@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on our social media, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Just look up New Mexico Rising Television. We have a website, newmexicorising.com. That's where I put some of the books from some of the authors. They send them to us, and we will give those to you for free. All you got to do is pay for shipping. If you don't want to miss a show, we upload them every week to YouTube. So follow, like, share, all that other good stuff there. Just look up New Mexico Rising TV on YouTube. And that's it for the show this week. I want to thank you for tuning in and making that 100 episodes happen. I can't believe this actually happened. So thank you for being part of the show and checking it out. Until next week, that was New Mexico Rising. And I think I'm going to go on vacation. And what does that mean? Oh, you'll see.